Hello and welcome to today's vlog.
Hi.
Hello. Hopefully you'll remember last week we did the top 5 things in the year where we had a little bit of a problem.
Yes. Yeah.
And how we overcome them.
Yes.
Or maybe we didn't. This week we're doing the top 5 things that we really enjoyed doing, and it was very hard trying to find a top 5 because actually
so
we've enjoyed
many.
We've enjoyed everything, haven't we?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's not been. It's been really hard to pick 5 things, and I don't mean the way of living. I don't mean the top 5 things for living on a narrowboat or the way of life, the wildlife.
I think it's
the
more
scenery.
emotions.
Yes.
Emotions, and when it takes your breath away.
Yeah. Things that,
for me anyway,
things that give you a different experience.
Yeah.
And we don't want anybody to think that whatever is at number 5 isn't the worst thing, because that was on last week's vlog. That was the Hatton flight. But
it's just finding some sort of order to put them in. Yeah. I totally knew what number 1 was going to be.
Yeah.
So the others are all number 2s. Oh.
Oh dear. Is this going to turn out like stalactites and stalagmites?
No. They all come.
Pardon me. Yeah. Please throw it there.
Second place.
Second place, yes. So at number 5, the reason why we're where we are at the moment is because of some special people.
Yeah, definitely.
Who we would call friends.
Very good friends.
It's very difficult when you're living the lifestyle we lived in a house, to have close friends because you're so busy working and doing
we didn't have, did we?
24/7 that
except for 2 people.
Yeah, we just didn't have the time. That was our fault probably, but that was how we lived our lives.
Yeah.
And realised that actually our lives weren't enriched enough and fulfilled without other people enjoying what we enjoy and
now
sharing those experiences together. And now we've found them. Yes,
yeah.
Now we've found it. And it was a pure fluke, I suppose, or maybe you would say it was fate how we all ended up together. It was all down to Chef Steve Love.
Yeah.
Because in lockdown earlier in 2021 this year, there was no way for us to get together, so it was hard to meet anybody else because Mora's Lounge was closed. You weren't allowed to intermingle in other people's boats.
Unless you had a dog, you didn't meet.
Unless you went out to empty your Elsan or walk the dog or went for some fresh air, your daily exercise, you couldn't meet anybody else. So the way to bring everybody together was via a Zoom cook-along, of which Steve did about 3, I think, between January
3 or
and
4,
March. And it was the first one where we cooked chicken jalfrezi, I think. And that's where we met everybody.
And do you know what it was? It wasn't just the cooking, but we all sat down in our various boats, or even houses if people weren't on their boats and they'd gone home. And we all sat down and we all ate together and we all had a drink together and we all found out about each other. And that happened time and time again. And it ended up that when people had all gone off cruising, some were still in the marinas. We're in different marinas as well now, but we had a Zoom call every month, and the Zoom call would last 3 hours. And that's our friends.
Yeah.
Number 5.
I've done it.
Yay!
Yo!
Yeah, you just leave the potatoes on the stove.
Just enough for 4 potatoes. Yeah.
Good morning, red wine lane.
You forgot the wine.
Oh, come on, get organised, Charlie. You promised me you would.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that is. You've now got a job. You've now got a job.
I did the napkins.
That
You're
mash.
down as well, Karen. Everybody,
Yes.
I am so
Gorgeous.
pleased we've got to this stage. I'm so pleased we've got to this stage. I hope you've all enjoyed it. But now the fun thing is to enjoy food with great wine and fantastic company.
It's all over your manager. No, it's on your hat, it's all over your beard.
He makes such a mess.
Yeah.
It's an ice cream, always.
How old are you, Pete? 4.
How old? Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, Mummy's here with a cloth, a tissue.
This is why I always keep some.
You can't take him anywhere.
Cannot take him anywhere.
Rock a baby, shoot a gun, sexy lady number 1. You gotta rock a baby, shoot a gun, sexy lady number 1. Rock a baby, shoot a gun, sexy lady number 1. You gotta rock a baby, shoot a gun, sexy lady number 1.
Welcome to another Making New Memories. This time it's a 60th birthday special. And who's going to be 60? Or who is 60? Daddy!
Frisbee's looking. Do you want the
Got
frisbee?
yours in here, Frisbee, look.
Oh, doggy treats. Oh, look at that.
Are you cooking this now? Right now.
How did your apprentice do today?
He did very well indeed. Really impressed with him, and he remembered a few things. So the message got through, and he's done a sterling job, and he's learnt a lot as well. Because it's all right watching somebody doing it, but when you come to do it yourself is a totally different thing. But he's done very well. Well done, Tony.
Well, I mean, I've got the best tutor in the world, haven't I?
I'd like to think so, yeah.
Thanks, Charlie.
I'm not modest.
No, not at all, no. Cheers, mate. Ah, lovely people.
Of course they are.
Yes, yes.
Of course they are. Our friends.
At number 4, so going up the list, at the end of 2020 and into the beginning of 2021, we were looking for a boat, and that was an exciting time. A bit frustrating sometimes because
Well, we had 4 days.
yeah, boats suddenly became unavailable even in that time. As we're filming this, boats are still flying off the shelves, sort of thing, if you see what I mean, because probably of lockdown and people not being able to take trips abroad. They're buying boats and living on them or having them for extended holidays. Back at the beginning of the year, it wasn't quite as easy to find a boat, and when you did, everybody was after it. But we thoroughly enjoyed searching, and we know from the viewing figures that you lot out there enjoyed us poking our nose into other people's boats.
Best thing ever.
Yeah, and so that's why this is at number 4.
Number 4.
So there's a little alcove there with a washing machine in. That's nice.
Life jackets like this. Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, a little cupboard there.
Funds.
Oh. Nice double wardrobe here. Lovely. And we've got a walk through shower. Oh, that is smart, isn't it? Ooh, look at this. That's bright, isn't it?
Oh, that's different. Okay. Oh, hands are freezing. It's different.
Yeah.
Steel doors.
Ooh. For collecting thimbles. We've got an off-corridor bathroom. Oh, okay. It's quite a high toilet. I have a feeling that's a washing machine.
Of course it is.
Yes, it's a washing
twin
machine.
tub.
Yeah. Masks. And a perfectly serviceable shower. And one of those for your glasses. Fridge and little freezer unit at the top. Yeah. The double bed, which I'm assuming this is a pull-out, full size.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah, go on. Oh, look, that looks quite... This is the first boat we've seen with not all carpeted. This has been newly carpeted. But yeah, this is a full-size bed, so that comes off and comes down, Jan. So you don't have to, we have to make it up every single time. That's the only problem. But yeah, plenty of space here. Guess we've got electrics in here. No? Washing and cleaning. So we walk through bathroom. Oh, very smart tiles. Nice corner shower. That's nice. I'll get in there. And we've got a choice. Oh, we've got a washing machine. We've got a cassette toilet there, and I'm guessing we've got a pump out here. I'll have to look at the details just to confirm that is a pump out. Nice bit of storage. That's obviously a new addition. Was it boat number 1? Didn't have a side hatch, did it?
No. So that is not
nice boat, but
yeah.
Didn't have a side hatch. Was it boat number 2? Now, this one had lots of comments, and lots of you out there said, yeah, definitely boat 2. And it was a lovely boat.
Yes.
Only 56 foot, and it had absolutely everything in it.
But it felt like it was a 65 foot.
Felt a lot bigger, but it was only 56 foot, and it crammed a lot in. And I think that was the reason why we didn't go for it. Also, because it was a because it was a trad stern, it had a fancy handrail thing as you came in, and that made it difficult for me to get in, I think.
Well, it was difficult for me to get in, and I'm only 4'11".
Yeah, so excess.
And somebody's...
Yeah, not 4'11", and not of slim build, shall we say. Anyhow, boat number 3. So you can't even remember boat 3, can you?
No, and I
don't think anybody else remembers boat 3.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, in fact, I don't think the owners are watching. Boat number 4. A lot of you again said boat number 4 was one that was in the running. Do you remember boat 4?
I can only remember really the boat that we're on.
Boat number 4 was the one with the bunk beds. Yeah, what she's saying is it's tight to get in. Crikey.
What did you say about losing weight?
So we've got a nice double bed here.
Oh, bunk beds.
So then boat 5, I think if you remember boat 5, and I did say this, a little, text underneath, Jan's very quiet.
Yes.
And there was a reason behind that. That was extremely at the top end of our budget, and I'll be honest, it wasn't prepared for sale.
No.
I think if you remember looking back, there were still things like coffee, towels, it was almost like somebody had done a runner,
It was very weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, very weird, that part. Maybe somebody's bought it, but as we said at the time, it had been sitting on brokerage for 3 months. So that sort of gives you a little bit of a clue. And I don't think the owners were very negotiable in terms of the price. And like I say, it was at the top end of our budget. So we walked away from that one, sadly. So then we came to boat number 6. Now, a lot of you, again, said, boat number 6 ticked all the boxes, and I suppose in a way it did. Yes,
Yeah.
ticked all the boxes,
Yeah.
didn't it? And then same with boat 7. Boat 7 ticked all the boxes. I can't remember exactly what was wrong with boat 7.
Needed a bit more
Bit more TLC.
TLC.
Yeah. Then of course there was a couple of boats that we looked at that still had the owners on board, so it wasn't right for us to film them.
We fell in love with one, didn't we?
We did really fall
Oh
in
my
love with
God.
one of them.
Brilliant.
And so, which one out of those 7 potentially did we end up with? Well, we can tell you it was boat number. And here we are on the boat. We've made a few changes, as you probably know. You might have seen in a couple of vlogs, including the walkthrough vlog. I'll put a link up here somewhere. The walkthrough vlog, we've changed a little bit. We've not done a lot since. We've obviously got trimmed up for old Christmas and the forthcoming festivities. After the boat, the next thing was some of the moorings and some of the places we've been to. And number 3 on the list was somewhere on the Llangollen Canal, wasn't it?
Oh God, yeah.
In fact, the whole journey up the Shropshire and onto Llangollen was absolutely superb. All of it was lovely. You know, you go through these narrow cuttings on the Shropshire Union, which is spectacular just on its own.
And as I said, I could smell Wales.
Yeah.
I could smell and breathe it.
You could
And
smell
this
them
is-
miners, couldn't
it's
you?
Something. It's something we've wanted to do for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Ah, lovely Blakemere. You know what? I'd love to go there now.
Oh,
this time
the
of year.
colours.
You know, we've seen on a couple of vlogs, people have been up there in the autumn and at this time of year in the winter, and those trees are beautifully green and verdant. I think there's your word of the day.
Verdant?
Verdant,
That
yeah.
hasn't that to do with rats?
No, that's vermin. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh,
You just can't get the wives these days, can you?
oh
fellas?
dear. Tell Stuart.
Yeah. Stuart Little.
No, my brother.
Oh, I thought meant Stuart Little. Is he a rat or a mouse?
No.
Anyway, look,
Oh dear.
very green.
Sorry.
So this time of year, I would think, yes, Blakemere is absolutely gorgeous. Any time of the year, I think.
Yeah.
I think we can safely say that. When it comes to mooring and places to visit, next on our list, our favourable list, if you like, is Milton Keynes. And you might think, Milton Keynes, Tony, are you mad? Jan, have you gone crazy? No, actually, as we said in the vlog a few months ago, you don't realise just how beautiful the canal is as it winds its way through what is roundabout after roundabout after roundabout. And if you go on the roads and drive through Milton Keynes, you probably never realise
I wouldn't
there's a canal there.
entertain that side of it.
No.
You know, but I was absolutely shell-shocked.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how green and pretty. It was just absolutely idyllic, wasn't it? And the trees.
Yeah,
I love the trees.
Those trees look fantastic. Beautiful. Poplars, aren't they?
They're poplars
Right.
there.
They're very popular there anyway because they have lots of them.
Oh, no.
And at the end of this clip is one of our favourite moorings.
Number 2.
Yeah, there's some construction work going on here, building some flats, waterside offices.
Over here is Campbell Wharf Marina where we stayed not so long ago. Very nice little marina. There's going to be there's a caravan site or mobile home park I should say on the other side, and there's also Gulliver's World Kids Adventure Playgrounds, and CRT are chopping down the towpath. He's very kindly stopped as we go past. Fantastic. Thank you. They do keep the area around here really smart. People of Milton Keynes, I hope you all know what's on your doorstep. And if you haven't been and you think Milton Keynes is a bit of a concrete jungle, then yes, it is if you go by car, and yes, if you walk from here, there are big shopping centres like MK1, things like that. But when you come down to the canal, it is lovely and tranquil. Lots of parks, lots of open spaces, places to walk, take the dogs, canoe, jog. So on our port side on the left is Campbell Park, and go over that bridge or the one before it and you will come into the centre of Milton Keynes. The mooring at the end isn't obviously Milton Keynes, but that is one of our favourite moorings.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
It's up there on the list with Blakemere, but it's not as far. You don't have to go that far north to get there.
Everything's just so different wherever you go, and everybody's got their own preference and choices, and for one reason or another.
Yeah, I think with that it's the fact that you've got so much open countryside.
Yeah.
There's no industrial areas. There's no villages.
There was nothing. I think that's the first time there's only ever just been us.
Yeah, and it was quiet.
Yeah.
Because it was September-y time.
Oh, it was beautiful.
So yeah, it was absolutely gorgeous.
I was picking blackberries and sloe berries and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it was lovely.
Fantastic.
Anyway.
So we get to number 1. I wonder if you could think, and we've already mentioned the particular canal that we love. I wonder if you can think of what would be our number 1 choice in this particular top 5 lists. And we make no apologies for playing the whole 2.5 minutes
no way.
of this particular experience.
And listen to the music as well. Beautiful.
Number 1.
We have to thank Boatman Benjamin. Well, actually, he's Boatless Benjamin, sadly.
Oh.
But Ben, Josh, if you're out there, thank you very much for that beautiful piece of music.
I've got goose pimples now, just thinking about it.
Ooh.
It just made the whole vlog come alive. But going across there, I know I was scared. I know it was the most beautiful thing I have ever been seen done, and we've waited 20 years for this, haven't we?
Yeah.
Being on high boats, you couldn't get there. You had to always turn back, and that was breathtaking.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And if it's something you've never done, then and you've got a boat or you're going to hire a boat next year, then we'd say definitely go for it.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Just don't look down if you're scared of heights.
Oh, I'd do it again, and I would look down this time.
Yeah. We'd do it again. Yeah.
Not when we first went over though. Oh my lord.
And the other thing is, don't go in the height of the summer because it is absolutely
chaos
and pandemonium.
Unless you just want to moor up Trevor Basin and just watch what goes on.
Yeah.
That is hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. Yeah.
We hope you've enjoyed us reminiscing about our top 5 things that we've enjoyed about this particular year. Obviously the biggest thing we've enjoyed is getting on the boat, living on it, building our new life on here, our new home, making friends, meeting lots of lovely people, meeting lots of you guys.
Making new memories.
And making new memories. That's what I was getting to that in the end. And meeting a lot of you at Crick and along the towpath as well. We've met a lot of boaters. Everybody's been very friendly.
Oh, absolutely superb.
It's meant Jan has spent hours and hours at locks. No, sorry, what did I say? No. So long that she's lost her windlass, but never mind.
Oh, he's still going to go on about that. Christmas is coming.
Oh yeah, Christmas. Santa may have something nice and big in his sack for you. What? Pardon me? We hope you've enjoyed this particular vlog, our countdown of the top 5 things we've enjoyed doing this year. If you have, give us a thumbs up for a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Naughty people, you haven't. It's totally free. We don't ask for a penny, neither does YouTube. And don't forget then to hit the bell icon.
Ding!
Actually, you could go ding dong, couldn't you? Because it's Christmas.
Ding dong!
There you go. YouTube will notify you next time we upload a vlog. Now, we're not going to be vlogging, or we're not going to be videoing or presenting anything or uploading anything now until the new year. We have got a couple of things, festive things, that we are filming, which we're not sure when we're going to be posting those, so keep an eye on whatever. In the meantime, of course, there's a link here somewhere, or a link down there, where you can watch all of our vlogs all the way from the start. And if you want to watch any of the vlogs that we've in our top 5, we'll have put links to all of those in the description, and you can go back and look at all of those in
and the
full.
other 5.
And the other 5 from
Yeah, all
last week.
10.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, all the 10. In fact, you can
Bit of
watch
fun.
all of the 50 odd that we've
That's
filmed.
it. Binge.
Binge watch over
Yeah.
Christmas and New Year. How about a good old binge? Get the mince pies that you've got left, a bottle of sherry, and away you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a nice Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year, if we don't see you before then. Happy cruising. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.